This is my water, and this is my ethanol, which is an alcohol. If I told you that water, air, gold all belongs to different classes, would you believe me? All right, watch closely. By the end of this lesson, you're going to see how matter has been grouped into different categories. All right, in this class, we are going to be dealing with classes of matter. So matter has been classified into two. We have the mixture and the pure substance. Under pure substance, we have the compound and the element. So basically, we are going to deal with what mixture is, everything that has to do with mixture in this class. So what then is a mixture? A mixture contains two or more substances which can easily be separated by a physical method. Or I can say that a mixture is made up of two or more substances which can be mixed together physically in any proportion. So they said it contains two or more substances that can be easily be separated by physical method. If we talk about physical method, even though we're still going to do separation techniques, the physical method we are talking about is just like sieving. Let me use sieving for instance. When we want to sieve out different shapes or sizes of solid, that's sieving. Like let's use our normal gari for instance. When we want to sieve our gari, separating it from the chaff, so that is it. So and then if I say that it's two substances mixed together physically in any proportion, I can say that, let me use gari and sand for instance. If I pour sand into the gari, both of them are now mixture, right? So there is no, I don't have a particular quantity for I can just put any quantity for gari and any quantity for sand. There is no definite proportion for both of them. So in any proportion you get, both of them are now what? They are now mixture now. What I can do, if I want to separate them, I can separate them by physical method using, I can sieve out, you get, to separate both of them. So that's what we mean. Okay, let me take you to extraction of palm oil. When we extract our palm oil, after all the processes, you will notice that you will have so many mixtures inside, so many impurities. You will see water, you will see oil, and all of that. And then after everything, what do we do to get the main oil? Then you boil all those things, all those mixtures. After boiling, those impurities will settle down while you have your main oil at the top, and then you do what? You separate. That is what we mean by mixture. So that means all these naturally occurring substances are not pure. Some of them are mixtures. They are not pure, you get. They are mixed with so many things. So let's talk about see the examples now. We have air. Do you know that air is a mixture? It has so many things inside. We have the nitrogen, we have the carbon dioxide, the dust, and all of that are what? The air. Soil, urine, milk, seawater, blood, tap water, palm oil. All those things are what? Are mixtures. So we are going to be taking it gently. So that will lead us to the next thing we have. So we have types of mixtures. So we have different types of mixtures. The first one is mixture of solids. Example, soil. The rock salt. Do you know what a rock salt is? You know our normal table salt. So our normal table salt actually came from rock salt. The rock salt is the natural one, where our normal table salt, which we call the sodium chloride, came from. But this one is containing different impurities, the soil, the clay, and all of that mixed with this. Then when it has been purified, we now get our normal table salt, which we call the sodium chloride. And then we have the brass, which is an alloy. So it's a mixture of what? Two solids. So the next one is mixture of solid and liquid. Here we have the muddy water. We have seawater. All these things, so many things are mixed, soil and all of that. Where water, we have sedimented leaves and all of that. So many things mixed, all of them are mixtures. We have the milk. So, and writing ink. All these things are what? Solid, is a mixture of different solid and what? Liquid. This one is mixture of solid and liquid, where we dissolve solid inside liquid. All of them are mixed together, you get. And then this particular one is mixture of liquids. We have the water and alcohol. Let me show you what I mean. I have my water here. This is my water, and this is my ethanol, which is an alcohol. So let me show you something. This is my water, this is my ethanol. If I pour this inside this, you can see it. Inside this, I have my water and ethanol mixed together. If I even pour more, you see. inside this, and you will notice after mixing this, you will notice that you will not see any, is there any different? You will not even know that there is an alcohol inside this water. So that's why we say that they are mixable. They mix together. You will not even notice there is something inside this thing. You think it's just a clear water. So that is a mixture we're talking about. And other things that used to mix together. It was this particular thing. When we'll be doing our next topic, you will understand this mixable more. So the next one is kerosene and water is also a mixture, but this one is immiscible. You get, it's immiscible. Let me show you something. I have my water here. This is my water. I'll use this to replace the kerosene. This is oil. So you will notice that this now, that there is separation. It's not mixed together. Unlike the first one that is mixed together, you not even notice any. This thing is not mixed together. So you will still see that there is separation between both of them. So this one is immiscible. It's also a mixture. So all these things are mixture of what? Liquids. Mixing two liquids together. And then the next one we have is mixture of solid and gas. That is where we talk about smoke. Smoke from cigarettes. Yes, all those things are a mixture of solid and what? Gas, because smoke has so many things inside, dust and all of that. And then we talk about the sandstorm, which is air in dust or dust in air. So all these things are what? Mixture of solid and what? Gas.